Most of us watch movie stars from afar and wonder, what are they like? Who are they really when they're not playing a role on camera? After 40-plus years in the movie industry and 2 Academy Award nominations, Judy Cory has worked with some of the world's most famous actors and directors, and has stories to share about what some of them are like on the other side of the camera. What's it like to work in a Spielberg film?
I love Steven. I think he is such a brilliant man. And this is a man that can think, he can do what he's doing and be thinking of 10 other things at the same time. He is always aware.
Is he challenging?
Oh, yes, very much so.
In a way that makes you not want to do the job, or in a way that inspires you?
No. It makes you want to please. What else about Steven Spielberg can I tell you? Wonderful with children, wonderful with crews. He used to yell at us when we would be in touching people up during a scene or something. He'd say, "Makeup, get out of there! Hair, get out of there!" So we got him a T-shirt.
Said, "Get out of there."
Makeup and hair, get out of there, and he wore it.
When he would say that, would everybody jump and run, or did you finish what you were doing?
Well, sometimes if you had to finish what you were doing, you finished what you were doing. And you explained why you were doing it. You know, I had to do that. But other times you just jumped and ran.
Did you ever have a moment with Spielberg that was impossible?
Yes, but I think I should not tell it.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine.
I think what people need to know is actors and actresses are people. And they do things that we all do. And there's some that aren't people.
And we won't ask you to reveal those.
We don't want to go through the list.
No, we won't go through the list. I want to go back to one more actor, and then we'll move on. Robin Williams.
When we were doing Hook, we had Dustin Hoffman and Robin in the makeup trailer in the morning. Was hysterical. Steven used to come in the morning and sit in the makeup trailer and listen to all this and laugh and laugh and laugh. And Robin, you could turn him on like that. That, you know, that's how he entertained people. That's how he met people. I look at him as always being pretty much on. I mean, he was just good to everybody that worked for him. Dustin is one of those people that very much stays in character. You know, in Hook he was so generous. And, well, he's always generous, don't get me wrong. Dustin Hoffman is probably one of the most generous people I know. But he was Hook. And like on Friday, all the girls got roses or candies from some big store in New York, or he gave us all pearls, the women on the set, because that's who Hook is. I have a picture at home that says to hooker #1 and hooker #2. That's me and the makeup girl, because we were his hookers. He was Captain Hook. He's the kind of guy you'd be walking through the zoo and he'd stop and shake people's hands and talk to the kids, and you know, that's who he is.
Is he unusual in that respect for Hollywood?
No, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great people in Hollywood that are very generous. Paul Newman was very generous. I worked on Blaze when he played governor of Louisiana, and I'm telling stories out of school, but he's the kind of guy that would go into a town, a small town, and have his person or his friend or somebody check on people that needed things. Nice. Some kid needs a wheelchair, or somebody needs new this, or somebody, and he would do it anonymously. Never wanted the credit, never talked about it. And we only knew because we were in some of the midst of it. I did Meet the Fockers with Barbra Streisand, and I loved Barbara. She was just great. Talk about somebody that's on the button about being perfect. This woman is so good about details that she makes me look not as good. She just is right on about details. But, you know, I was so surprised because she was so welcoming into her trailer, brought roses from her yard for all of us all the time, and, you know, just
real, genuine, nice. Yeah, that's not always the way the media
the public
portrays
puts her out there.
Right, exactly. You've been nominated twice for an Academy Award, correct? For what movies?
Schindler's List and Forrest Gump.
What's that like
It's exciting.
Do you get a phone call?
No, you watch it when those people start giving out the announcements at 3 in the morning or whatever it is. You're watching TV.
And what did you do when you heard your name?
You jump up and down and yay, and
Did you have an idea it was going to happen?
Well, you just never know. You never know. Because, see, the Schindler's List was the first year that hairdressers were recognized.
Oh, wow.
We had these books made out where it showed all we did to send out to the Academy. And the publicist pulled them. And they didn't want him to go out because they wanted to push it all towards Stephen.
To be the director. They wanted the
They
Academy
wanted him
Award
to
to go
get
to
that
him.
award.
Okay.
But we were nominated for like 11 awards or something, and we got like 9 of them.
Right.
The news media for Hollywood thought we were going to win. And the reason I say that is because they had someone with me all day.
Of Academy Award Day? So
They sent a person, a writer, a news person, and they spent the day with me because they thought we were going to win.
Did you go to the Academy Awards?
Oh, yes. They sent the limousine to pick us up.
What did you wear?
I wore it kind of looked like a tux. You have to do your own. The actors get given all that. You got to go buy your own. But it was neat. It was.
Did you walk the red carpet?
Yeah.
What's it feel like?
It was very exciting. It was very exciting.
You're sitting in the auditorium and you know you've been nominated, and along with 4 other really wonderful people, and not once but twice your name doesn't get called. How hard is it to go home and get up the next day? Does it smart or is it okay?
The second time was fine. The first time I was hurt because we had all that hoopla. But the second time, it was okay. It was.
Did you ever hope that you would win an Academy Award?
Of course. Everybody does. It's in our business.
Best part about the job?
My life.
Worst thing about the job?
My life.